Us all here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a proponent of total football, Hakim Ziyech. You see him play on either wing as a playmaker, Peter, but he's also someone who has a surprisingly good engine for someone so creative.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Amrabat. Goes looking wide. Danilo. Neymar. Douglas Luiz. And it's Guimaraes. Brazil are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi and Amrabat. Unahi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Marquinhos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Amrabat. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Great chance! Goal! Morocco! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Camisa 19.
Morocco have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Brazil are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Amrabat. That's a good ball out wide.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Linton, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Luis was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pedro. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi has been caught there, it's a foul. Unahi, En-Nesyri, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has two. Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Pedro. Now it's Linton. Decent chance! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Unahi. That is Diaz. Oh, that's a key interception. Mazraoui. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Guimaraes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Amrabat. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Brahim Diaz. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
En-Nesyri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Linton. And it's Guimaraes. Knocks it into space. Unahi. En-Nesyri with 2 goals already to his name. Not the most accurate pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that has been slung wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Savinho.
Público presente
Nasraoui.
na partida de hoje.
Amrabat.
80.113
And Aguirre.
espectadores.
Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Linton. Savinho receives it in a wide position. Amrabat. And it's Hakimi. For Ziyech. Now it's João Pedro. He is through here. Brahim Diaz. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Hakimi. Aguirre. Hakimi. And Aguirre. Hakimi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Linton. Danilo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that was vital. Ziyech. Douglas Luiz. And it's Linton. And it's Neymar. Can he finish? And it's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nasraoui. And Hakimi. Carlos Augusto cuts out the pass. He's in plenty of space here. Ziyech has it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. And it's... Oh, smashing header! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Morocco making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
And time is up. Brazil cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Agentes de segurança de cada bloco, dirijam-se à sala de controle.